season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. First carry now for Dalvin Cook. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play.
We know you lead Russ in the NFC North. We know this.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Jackson lets it fly for Thielen. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. 20, 10, touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen.
You got that play from the Q.
Yards, as his guys are able to strike
That's
first
the same
here
shit
in this
Q
opening
beat me
quarter.
with.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because
Oh,
whether it's a big
dope.
shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
You always worry about
Cheese
the
me
plant
early.
snow,
You ain't wait till the end of the game. That nigga cheese me. First quarter. All right, it is. I'm glad though.
19-yard line.
Yeah. I'm glad. It's all good though. Let me get focused on your ass.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 11. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Now this one complete on the slant route, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook. Completion there, keeps the sticks moving.
Off play action, Herbert. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
How did he do it? I mean, in this type of weather, it's not just catching it, it's seeing it coming towards it. Maybe that's why he ended up having to go one-handed, but boy, what a catch.
That was a spectacular one-handed grab. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Oh, shit.
Intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
After the interception, here's Jackson. They complete it to Hill. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Open man is Hill. He's got it. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now a run with Cook. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play action. Now Jackson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Rashawn Gary. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Partner, we had their game last week where they had 6 sacks, so a little bit more momentum here again in the first quarter.
And last week it appeared that they were coming out of sprinters blocks, chasing the quarterback. So how do they continue that? How do they keep making it happen? Different looks, different disguises, different angles that they chase it.
They were so disruptive last week. We'll see what the trend is here as we go forward. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
I see you trying to catch me off guard.
With his coach prior to the game, he's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 3rd down, McFarland. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game.
I see you playing smart.
I expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
Well, goddamn. Ain't that some shit?
Inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Motherfucker chalked up for you, didn't he?
Be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they will be from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So, yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
That same field. Shit, let's go to the other end.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Looking to throw on second down. Herbert making the catch is Sternberger. And they work this out past the 25. 22 yards there, a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Holton Hill, the one there to bring him down. 2nd and 9 now.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Herbert. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, stand up!
Back to throw. Herbert. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Mike Hughes came crashing in that time, got the sack. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Looking to throw. Herbert. And
come on, Goddard, you got to hold that one, man.
And it's 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force
Got to hold that one, Goddard.
just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Herbert. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills.
He's got a man complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for Minnesota. 65 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today. Shit.
Jackson from the shotgun. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run for it with Cook. And he will take this one into the end zone for a
That motherfucker snuck behind him.
Dalvin Cook, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Now the try here for the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
You got nothing.
To throw again. Herbert. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already
You ain't gonna just keep sitting on my DBs, man.
Slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this
Look,
stage.
he got it 1 hand. See the footprint in the snow? Look.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Rolling to his right. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Give him 32 yards as we inch our way to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
On 1st down, it's Jones. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun, Herbert. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Set. 30 base. Check 52. Hard. Hard.
back to throw. Herbert flush to his right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side.
Come on, man!
Incomplete.
Fucking bullshit pass and interference and shit, man.
Brings up fourth down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission. Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat? It is a team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jackson. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. They were looking for Johnson that time. This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch. And they'll get him down right around the 16. A gain of 3, 2nd down. I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on 1st down. Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. To throw on 2nd down. Herbert, pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Looking to throw. Herbert. And it'll be intercepted.
Come on, Herbert.
Good positioning, and it's picked off. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Now Jackson back into his end zone. And he's not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone. And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the
Ooh, good tackle.
Huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation. If it's a big one this here is
it's so fucking funny how they always hit him right when I'm about to throw. That shit is hilarious. That shit is hilarious, bro.
This is 2nd and long. The final shot before break. Herbert. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Pass interference. I'm taking that. Yep, we want that. We want that.
So that PI call will give him one more play. And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty. Now the
what you do that for, man? You trying to fuck with my head. that motherfucker didn't hook back in. Come on, man.
And this score will stay right where it is.
That motherfucker didn't hook back in, man.
And what's a 12-point game at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, not too many breaks ahead according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Throwing again. Herbert. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. Picked off around the 37. Oh, some strong running. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Oh, that fucking ball hanging up there like that.
Receptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Throwing to start the drive, but that went incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Jackson now, throwing again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. On 3rd down, Jackson. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown.
Get the fuck out of here.
24-yard touchdown. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Oh, I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss. No good.
Yeah, your makeup touchdown.
Now he's back out there to boom this one.
That was some bullshit.
After the PAT miss. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I don't know where he's throwing the ball to.
There's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again.
He act like he's scared to throw the motherfucker.
Careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Just don't want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 26. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
The extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled. Partner. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Will Harris. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
I don't know who this motherfucker throwing the ball to. This shit getting...
between last week and this week.
This shit is crazy.
I didn't worry about double checking it, but the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
And that's where this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson, that one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Come on, let's go.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And they're going to get him. They bring him down with a sack back at the 16-yard line. Zadarius Smith coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, his throw incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Now, the secondary really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turned into a nice play.
Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. First throw now for the backup Wentz. They'll roll him out right. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And they try to sweep to Jones. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now on 2nd and 13. Wentz complete to Jones.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Down. Change two stop. It's our field. It's our field. Now.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Herbert. He's got the tight end, Sternberger. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the first down to go along with it. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Herbert looking for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he slings one that's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Now another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Mike's 57, 57's Mike. Get your swerve. Ready?
On 4th down, Herbert. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And now here is another interception. Picked off down at the 2, past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. Gosh,
This nigga gotta come up out of there.
Let me get him.
You gotta come up out of there.
last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They run it again with Cook. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. They go play action now. Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things up.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Fielded about a yard deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what I call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Jackson now off the bootleg. He's going to look deep down the field. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play.
You didn't know that was holding? I knew that when you threw it.
Team's penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Jones. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Working from the gun, Wentz. Jones has it. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Wentz going to throw. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Lefty, lefty. Kill. Flag. Kill. Turn up. Hey, check 24. Check 24. Quick the edge. Go. 4, go.
Wentz to throw for it on 4th. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So on 4th down, a big-time completion. And the defense, they've got to be shaking their heads right now.
Not only shaking their heads, but understand that they committed one of those cardinal sins that they say they can't do at any time. They committed an eye violation, had their eyes in one place, and allowed the deep ball behind them.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz.
Oh, shit.
It's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
57. Mike, 57. Hey, Ford, Tokyo! 57's Mike. Mike, 57. Oh, you got deep?
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Wentz will try again on second down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times.
99.
So I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now Wentz on third down. He's going to fire one deep over the... He rifles one that's
Fuck these motherfuckers back there playing center field.
And the return stops at the 39-yard line. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the third time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. If you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who have gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
It's going to be a long day.
Wentz now on first down. And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
This is crazy, man. God damn.
And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. Oh, this is becoming tough to watch. I don't know that I've seen 3 pick sixes from the same quarterback in the same game.
And I know that many are going to scream at the coach about why did you let him stay out there to throw those. But truthfully, what are the odds that you're going to throw 3 pick sixes in a game? You want to leave them out there so they can work through some of the rough stuff.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
No, sir.
About set to get this drive
And I got 2 of them.
At the line. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly,
that his pass is intercepted.
How get the fuck? Come on now, this shit unreal now.
And he's gonna score. It's a
Oh, there go that DDA shit. This motherfucker went through your man to get the ball.
even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said,
Division games, bro.
like this, you know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He
The
said,
computer
hell no.
shit.
I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. Might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take
Damn!
so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Give him 30 yards there. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back, They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Now Wentz. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't
would
even
do
know
for
why
them?
they asked this.
Oh!
This is blocked.
Oh!
Well, the Vikings have got it.
Oh!
Got a convoy, and he might be good.
Get the fuck out. I told that DDA shit, man.
And he takes it all the way back.
That's that DDA shit, boy.
Seeing things go wrong even after a touchdown in this one. So after the blocked PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
All right, here come the bounty time.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because
They get him out of here.
In the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. They complete it to Hill.
How he take it from him? That's that shit I'm talking about.
A very solid gain of 27.
That's that shit I'm talking about.
Completion there, and I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have asked, is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think people feel the same way nowadays.
It's the age-old argument. Then you could say on the other side, if you're going to get angry about it, stop it, right?
Go ahead and stop me. And I think a lot of the times they just look at it like, let's just play the game, and however it turns out, it turns out.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. They'll let this go for the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those
dinner
plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know there are plenty of people thinking,
no, give you my fast wide receiver. Okay.
Trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right.
Huh? I don't need no receiver.
So with the missed PAT in his rear view.
Did you see how many receivers on my roster?
This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach? And now here is another interception.
This motherfucker aware this ain't that goddamn good.
They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
One receiver left, 2 to the right. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal. Now it's Jackson. And this is Cook with a grab. Only a yard on the completion. It's second and goal.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
And this one is right through. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This is taken at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. To throw, it's Wentz. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Vikings pick up the football. And did he get in? No, they'll mark him down at the 1-yard
That's some
line.
bullshit.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't.
That's some whole ass shit here.
But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
I'm gonna remember this next time we play, nigga.
On your sideline, I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Nah, ain't gonna be no sim.
The proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And the lead will swell by 1 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You'd better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Who the hell he was throwing it to?
And an alley to run. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it. But it just tells you about the game.
Nah, that one quarterback threw 6.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find it.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
Mike, check, 59. Watch the run. Watch it, ram. Out. Hey, check 24. Watch 20. 25, check 25, check 25.
One final try now for Wentz. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Good guy, man.
A big offensive explosion helped leading.
It just went my way.